Inside this building is advanced life-saving cardiac technology and a team of highly trained, caring cardiologists. Inside this building is unmatched cardiovascular prevention, screening, and intervention. Inside this building is compassion and hope. And this building is right here in Stillwater, the new Heart Center at Stillwater Medical Center. Advanced care close to home.
It's easy doing business the Wilson way. Wilson Chevrolet, Stillwater.
Chevrolet, a 5-time winner. Chevy puts safety first, and it has the 5-star scores to prove it. 7 of Chevy's 2014 models received the highest possible score for safety. That's more than Ford and Toyota combined. But that's not all. The Cruze, Volt, and Sonic were listed on Forbes' list of 10 safest small cars, and Consumer Reports call the all-new 2014 Impala the best new sedan. What this means is today's Chevrolet is giving our customer the quality they deserve. For the last 27 years, we at Wilson's have built our tradition on customer satisfaction. We are honored to serve you, our guests, with the best products on the market. Back that by the largest service team in the area, and we think you'll enjoy our way of doing business. Visit us online at wilsonchevyok.com. Find new roads.
Wilson Chevrolet, Stillwater.
This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed by a child who never got polio because a vaccine was never in short supply. Thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. You can help Rotary end polio now. Learn how you can help at rotary.org/endpolio. Rotary, humanity in motion.
McDonald's is continuing to be very proactive with its new menu items, including a great new addition to the breakfast menu, the Egg White McMuffin. Make your morning with 100% freshly grilled egg whites, extra lean Canadian bacon, and smooth white cheddar stacked on a toasted English muffin made with 8 grams of whole grain. Great taste for only 250 calories. Or a refreshing anytime drink, the McCafe Blueberry Pomegranate Smoothie, made with a combination of blueberries and raspberries and a splash of pomegranate juice, blended with ice and creamy low-fat yogurt. Only 220 calories. Always making the menu better. McDonald's in Stillwater, Perkins, and Perry. I'm loving it.
Good morning. Welcome to the morning edition. I'm Cristy Morrison. This is Jess Barnes.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
It's a brisk morning.
It is. You know, there was, my driveway was wet, but it wasn't slick. So I thought, oh, it must be actually balmy and warm outside. 2-3 degrees makes a big difference when it's been 28 to 29 for the last couple days. So
that's what my thermometer said.
This morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was still ice on the bridges and overpasses. So
oh,
be
yes.
Careful.
Definitely the bridges are definitely slick. There's no doubt about it. But I was glad that some people had put salt down or sand down, and so it didn't slip and slide. I think I'm just getting over being thawed out from the football game. Although I stayed for every single minute, and it was definitely one of the top 3 games I've ever attended in my entire life. It was so awesome.
That was an incredible
Might have been
game.
the best. I don't know yet.
Yeah,
but
great performance.
it was just unbelievable. It was great. Everybody in the stands was going crazy and sharing their hand warmers. But it was definitely a lot of fun. I think the guys and gals with ESPN had a good time.
That's good news.
A lot of people there, and it looked great for our state, our community, and our university. So I was pretty pleased. Way to go, Cowboys.
Yeah, go Pokes. That was a great weekend.
No kidding. So you have some studio audience members with you this morning?
My sons are here. I'm glad they're here.
I know. They got in Friday?
They did. And we
whole
drove in
week?
for the whole week, and we got in, we drove in from Oklahoma City Friday night. We actually saw several wrecks on the way from bridges and overpasses being iced.
Oh, yeah.
But we had a good weekend. We tailgated some and didn't go to the game, but we watched it from the nice warm living room.
Nice. Well, That's good. I was getting texts from all over the country. In fact, I got a text from a good friend of mine in Penn Yan, New York. And he just said, hey, just want to let you know that Molly and I we are cheering for the Cowboys. And I said, oh, that's great. I said, how do you guys handle this cold all the time? He said, well, yeah, it's about 22 here, and we're in front of a fireplace watching the game. I said, okay, there's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
They weren't outside watching it on their back porch, I guess.
Well, they said that a lot of them do that. A lot of them have kind of outside living rooms, I guess.
Well, we
but
do
they
that
all
here,
have those
too.
propane.
Right.
What are they? I don't know. Those heater.
Yeah, I
But
would
I
call
saw
it
a
a
few of
heater.
those. I saw a few of those at tailgates, which was smart.
And those do work.
This they do.
If they could just figure out a way to put them inside the stadium. I guess it's called the club level.
Yeah,
what that
that's
is.
right.
Yeah.
That is so true. I think we're ready to look at the weather now. It is
Cold?
It is cold. There's a few clouds coming in. There's a live look of downtown Stillwater. It's a little cloudy out there, 29 degrees. Winds coming out of the south-southeast at 9 miles per hour. Humidity is very high, which could be what I felt this morning. I'm not real sure. But it's going to warm up a little bit today. Actually, it's going to be pretty warm compared to what it's been over the weekend. 37 degrees.
It's balmy.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead and get out your lawn chairs, I guess. Low tonight at 26.
Don't forget to wear lots of sunscreen.
Yeah, be careful of the sun. Wind's going to pick up just a little bit. 10% chance of rain or showers today, which would probably be, who knows what might come down as if it's really cold out there. But you're right, Friday I was in Oklahoma City, nothing. But by the time I was coming back, sleet, and my whole car was covered in ice, and realized I had a really bad windshield wipers, so I had to go get some new windshield wipers. And that's a brutal time to realize your windshield wipers aren't working real well.
I put new ones on Friday, as a matter of fact.
Did
too.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, and then going across an overpass in Oklahoma City, it's not a comfortable feeling when you realize your car is not quite going straight anymore.
Yeah.
So we took it slow.
Yeah, that is pretty scary.
So don't forget to stay hydrated and plenty of sunscreen.
Yeah. Be careful of your pets and animals out in the heat.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go to
Don't leave 'em in the
commercial
car.
break. Yeah, really. We're going to thank our friends at Wilson Chevrolet for bringing us the weather. We're going to come back, talk with Bo Phillips.
Yes.
Maybe even sing with Bo Phillips.
Well, we may even
We'll
listen
see how he's
to
doing.
Bo sing.
Look, because I think he's got a new CD coming out, which
That's
would
what I
make
hear.
a great Christmas gift.
That's right.
All
So
right.
we will get a sample.
I hope so. That'd be cool. We're going to go to commercial break, come back, talk more with Jess and Bo Phillips right after this.
Have room to spread out and let the family have room to grow. And the yards are large enough to let the kids out to enjoy the outdoors. And best of all, you're in the country. For more information, call Hicks Properties at 743-4641. That's 743-4641.
Once upon a time, there were 3 beautiful girls. One graduated advanced pharmacy technician training. One studied microbiology. The other grew up in a pharmacy and has extensive experience with Medicare. And now, they work for me. My name is Charlie.
No, actually, you all work for me. Hi, my name is Debbie, and I bought the store from Charlie in 1997.
Debbie and the crew at Charlie's Discount Drug fight hard every day to protect your right to great services at discount prices, providing cholesterol checks, vaccinations, fittings for Docs Pro plugs, and even an app for your iPhone or Android device to refill to keep track of your medications. You can also refill your medications online at charliesdrug.com. And now Debbie and the crew provide Dispill, a monthly pill planner system. Call 624-3535 for details or come to Charlie's Discount Drug today, where Debbie and her angels have been fighting high prices since 1979. Charlie's Discount Drug, 723 South Walnut in Stillwater. Are you a sports fan looking for exclusive information on the Pioneers, the Cowboys? Well, you need to check out TV-31 each weekday from 1 to 3 on TV-31 and simulcast on Team Radio's Triple Play of networks. Each week, I'm joined by the names most associated with athletics, such as Tom Dorado on Mondays, Steve Daniels on Tuesdays, Coach Bill Landon on Wednesdays, and Larry Reese on Thursdays. Different personalities each day, but the same commitment to having fun and entertaining sports talk. TV-31 Catch it weekdays 1 to 3 on TV-31 and simulcast on Team Radio.
Welcome back. We're here with Bo Phillips, and he is a singer-songwriter, guitarist. What am I leaving out?
Male review dancer.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That was college. I needed the money.
Yeah. So you're going to give us a repeat performance of that?
I will sing and dance for you.
Excellent.
Not in those days.
Clear this table.
Not in that order. You're going to need a bigger table.
Yeah. As I understand, so what have you been doing lately?
We've been touring pretty hard. We've got a new album coming out, hopefully within the next 4 weeks. And we're pretty pumped about that. We've been working on that since about May. So we're pretty pumped about that.
So it's the finishing touches or
Yeah, everything's in. We just have to tweak and mix and master and all the all the dirty stuff.
So do you on this new album? A lot of songs written by you?
All originals.
All originals.
Yep. I try to do all originals on all of our albums.
Wow.
You can hear the covers at the shows.
Good call. So how many tracks are we talking about?
We're looking at probably 13 tracks with a bonus track as well.
Now, what's your method for writing a song? Do you have one method, or do you just?
Well, typically it involves Charmin. No, inspiration comes, everywhere. You're on the road. We have.
I think you're going to say you're on the pot.
We're on the commode. 200 days a year. So, well, and
Really, you're on the road 200 days a year?
Yeah, we tour pretty hard.
Oh my gosh.
And so you'll see a sign, you'll hear someone tell a story, you'll have something that goes on in your life, and you'll think of something that sounds cool, like, hey, well that would sound good if I said it this way, and then all of a sudden you have a line, and then you start building on that line, and then you have a chorus, and then you start just building out from then.
So for you, does it start with lyric first?
Yeah, and typically as I'm writing, I hear the melody and the guitar in my head as I'm going. It's hard for me to write a poem and then try to put music to it. So I try to think of how it's going to go as I'm doing it, and make sure it meters out correctly.
So you don't write a page of lyrics and then sit down with the guitar and
try
to figure
and
out.
there's a lot of people that hey man, I got a song, would you take a look at it? And I'll love to take a look at songs, but it's hard for me to understand the emotion that they were trying to portray with that, and so it has a lot to do with how the song goes. Is what emotion are you trying to evoke with it, and what were you going through?
So is it a very quick process? Like you write the whole song in one sitting, or does it evolve over a period of time?
I've had a lot of my songs. They're usually done and over within about 15 minutes. It just floods out. But there's some the song about my grandpa. It took about 2 years to write it. Because you want it to be absolutely perfect. You're writing a tribute to a person or something like that. And then another one was the song "Cowboy Up." I wrote it for Oklahoma State University, and that took a little over a year because there was some symbology I wanted to implement in it, and I didn't want it to sound cheesy and country.
Excellent. Yeah.
So it took.
I didn't want it to sound country.
Yeah.
That's a dirty word.
Yeah, but that's typically most of the time if it's an emotion you're having. Emotions come and go, and so in order to capture what you're feeling at the time, you have to write it all out, and then go back and tweak it instead of writing a line, oh, that doesn't work, and then just stopping right there. A lot of people will get writer's block and stop on a line, but I'll just throw all the lines out there, throw everything out there, and then come back and massage it a little bit.
Now, do you follow the same process as far as the number of tracks that you write, or the number of songs that you write? Do you write like 50 or 60 and throw them against the wall and see what sticks, or do you just write 15 and those are the ones you put on the CD?
In my first album, I was scraping by to get enough for one album. You know, I'm not one that brags about how many songs I've written. I like to think that there's content to them, and I'd rather have quantity over quality. Quality over whatever. This morning thinking is not
10,000 songs that I wrote for this album, and
none of my songs were written at 7:15 in the morning.
Not zero.
No, but
surely one or two from the other direction. You hit 7:15 after a show, maybe.
Oh yeah, you know, well, not upon waking up.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and so the first one we were barely scraping by. We barely had enough songs to build a CD. That's what took us so long to build it. And then for some reason, once that first one was out, then the writing became a lot easier. And our second one, we had about 20 songs that I'd written, and we kind of picked the top ones off of that. And this one we had probably, since about 2 years, probably about 35, 40 songs.
Oh, that's great. See, I think you're moving in the right direction, too.
Yeah.
So many artists, you know, they spend their whole life writing songs, and their first album's no problem, and their second album, they're dry.
Oh,
They
yeah.
can't think of anything else.
Yeah, and I've been blessed where it's gotten easier, and in my mind, you can see the maturity of the songwriting as it progresses. And so, yeah.
So you're getting better as you go.
I didn't say better, I just said mature.
Well, we'll say better. We'll see. So let's do this. We'll take a quick break.
Alrighty.
And we'll talk a little bit more about the album, and I think we're going to hopefully talk Bo into giving us a preview of a track.
Mail review.
Chevrolet has served me well. My first truck was a 78 Chevy, and I still drive it. 20 years later, I'm a president of B&L Heating and Air. I drive a 2012 Chevy pickup, maintain a fleet of 15 Chevrolet pickups. Wilson's makes this part of running my business easy. Whether I need to purchase a new truck or have service work done, they have always been there to take care of my needs.
The Chevy Silverado is the workhorse for many of you. Chevy tradition has built dependable, reliable trucks and continues to raise the bar with the 2014 Chevy Silverado. The new Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than ever. A redesigned interior that gives you all-day comfort, and MyLink features keep you and your crew connected to the world.
I invite you to come test drive the all-new Chevy Silverado or any of Chevy's new vehicles. Right now, we are proud to deliver to you Chevy's most fuel-efficient lineup ever. Chevy, find new roads.
Murphy's is proud to introduce this new trendy gadget from our Australian friend Alex of Dream Farm. The Garject does more than just mince garlic. Press garlic, scrape, eject in just 18 seconds. Press unpeeled garlic, scrape clean, then eject the peel. No more garlicky fingers as you dig the peel out of your garlic press when the job is done. Now a very clever, innovative tool, the Garject. Dream Farm, exclusively at Murphy's for all life's events in beautiful, historic downtown Stillwater.
Yes, they are.
We're back with Bo Phillips, and he's getting mic'd up. We're back with Bo Phillips and his guitar.
Say hello, guitar.
So, let's talk a little bit about what song you want to do.
I'm going to do one that's going to be on the new album.
Okay.
This is one. This is probably one of my favorite songs on the new album. The thought process of this whole song, as I was writing it, is a lot of people have happy emotions, sad emotions. There's good things, bad things that happen to everybody. And for folks not in the music industry, if you need something to tell your story or to cope through an event in your life, you go looking for a song that relates, or you have a song that you've heard in the past, you're like, man, I need to hear that just to kind of help me through this. Sometimes, though, this is more of a songwriter song, whereas, you know, if you don't have the song to go back on, grab a pencil and paper and write your own song. And so this is the song that basically goes through the process of, I love all these other songs, but this is the song I need tonight. It's a slower song, but it's probably one of my favorite ones as far as the way it's been produced and everything. It's really fiddle driven on the album. So
I can do that, the fiddle sound from over here.
I would love that. I would love that. Kill us, Mike. Okay. No. Yeah. So yeah, we're
excellent. Well, let's hear it.
Okay. The one thing that I'm really bad at, I suck at naming songs. So
it's untitled at this point?
No, they're all titled. They're just really poor titles. So this one's called Goodbye Song.
Sounds like a great song to me. Good title.
Hot cup of coffee in the morning. Worst day to quit these cigarettes. You came to me with little warning, and in your eyes was no regret. Well, I spent the day alone, and misery took its toll. I need to find a smoky bar and let the music heal my soul. Well, I love a drinking tune that I can hold my glass up to, and you know I love to sing along. Well, you talk about true love and the one you're thinking of. Well, mister, please don't take this wrong, but tonight I need to hear a goodbye song. Well, I never knew how much I'd miss you. These days are weighing on my mind. I guess being happy wasn't for us. True love is there, but it's hard to find. The chords are my therapy, and the words they sound like mine. So buddy, grab that guitar and let's try it one more time. Well, I love a drinking tune that I can hold my glass up to, and you know I love to sing along. Well, you talk about true love and the one you're thinking of. Mister, please don't take this wrong, but tonight I need to hear a goodbye song. Well, I keep on trying not to break it to my heart, but that sound of lonesome, it might show me where to start. Well, I love a drinking tune that I can hold my glass up to, and you know I love to sing along. Well, you talk about true love and the one you're thinking of. And mister, please don't take this wrong, but tonight I need to hear a goodbye song. Yeah, tonight I need to hear a goodbye song. Hot cup of coffee just this morning. I just bought a pack of cigarettes.
McDonald's is continuing to be very proactive with its new menu items, including a great new addition to the breakfast menu, the Egg White McMuffin. Make your morning with 100% freshly grilled egg whites, extra lean Canadian bacon, and smooth white cheddar stacked on a toasted English muffin made with 8 grams of whole grain. Great taste for only 250 calories. Or a refreshing anytime drink, the McCafe Blueberry Pomegranate Smoothie, made with a combination of blueberries and raspberries and a splash of pomegranate juice, blended with ice and creamy low-fat yogurt. Only 220 calories. Always making the menu better. McDonald's in Stillwater, Perkins, and Perry. I'm loving it.
Driving 2 hours is no longer part of your stress test. Welcome to the new Heart Center at Stillwater Medical Center. With state-of-the-art cardiac technology and a team of highly trained, caring cardiologists. The technology to treat and the compassion to heal. The Heart Center at Stillwater Medical Center. Advanced care close to home.
Let me tell you some of the reasons people get into trouble with credit cards. A job loss or salary cut, an unexpected expense. Consolidated Credit helped over 5 million people just like you. We can reduce your interest rates, cut your monthly payments, and help you get out of debt fast. The time to call Consolidated Credit is now. When debt is the problem, we are the solution.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
Call 1-800-435-7915. Call now.
In 1985, while polio was paralyzing 1,000 children a day, Rotary International committed to a goal of ending polio worldwide. Very soon now, after immunizing over 2 billion children, the goal will be achieved. Eradicating polio worldwide, that is humanity in motion. That is Rotary.
I love the feel of old pickup trucks and old cowboy boots. They're just comfortable. At Tiger Drug, we've been honored to serve you for nearly 100 years. We appreciate your business and hope that it's been comfortable for you to do business with us. As the 4th oldest business in Stillwater, we're committed to work as hard as ever to keep your trust and friendship. I'm Calvin Anthony, and I just want to say thank you for choosing Tiger Drug.
Be sure to join TV-31 for our local programming. Here's what you'll find tonight on TV-31.
Welcome back.
Oh, we're on.
Yeah, we're talking Latin.
Yes.
And according to the way we're doing it is probably where the term Pig Latin came to be, because we don't have a clue what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Hey, before we forget.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
Bo Phillips, BoPhillips.com, BoPhillipsBand.com, Facebook.com/BoPhillipsBand. And that's where you can find out the latest information. Do we have a release date?
Oh, just right after the first of the year.
Right after the first of the year. It will be available on iTunes, Amazon. You can get the MP3 or the CD. Also, it's streaming on Spotify, or will be streaming on Spotify and Pandora.
That's right.
Pandora station. Make yourself a Bo Phillips Pandora station, and you'll be in good shape.
He's a little excited about that.
Yeah, no kidding. That was great.
It's pretty
great
neat,
song.
I know.
And I think, as he says, he's, I think, not only maturing but getting better, and that's a great direction to be going.
Well, I think the songwriting is getting better. The maturing thing, I'm just not. I'm not stepping out there on that one.
I'm with you.
Ooh, Santa would not be happy with my little fib. Not this time of year. Yeah, really.
Oh my.
Red Dirt Girl's still one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
we can talk about closing the show with that.
Okay.
I don't know if you could hear it or not, but they'll do it for you.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, let's hurry and go to the weather then. Thank our friends at Wilson Chevrolet for bringing us the weather, and we'll be back with the extended forecast in just a moment.
It's easy doing business the Wilson way. Wilson Chevrolet, Stillwater.
Chevrolet, a 5-time winner. Chevy puts safety first, and it has the 5-star scores to prove it. 7 of Chevy's 2014 models received the highest possible score for safety. That's more than Ford and Toyota combined. But that's not all. The Cruze, Volt, and Sonic were listed on Forbes' list of 10 safest small cars, And Consumer Reports call the all-new 2014 Impala the best new sedan. What this means is today's Chevrolet is giving our customer the quality they deserve. For the last 27 years, we at Wilson's have built our tradition on customer satisfaction. We are honored to serve you, our guests, with the best products on the market. Back that by the largest service team in the area, and we think you'll enjoy our way of doing business. Visit us online at wilsonchevyok.com. Find new roads.
Wilson Chevrolet, Stillwater.
I didn't even know they still taught Latin. Okay, so anyway,
Yes.
there we go.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Seth, poor Seth. There's a live look downtown Stillwater. It is definitely chilly outside. We have this really cool little window in the, or hole in the window, and it's really cold. Currently cloudy, 29 degrees outside. Winds coming out of the south-southeast, 9 miles per hour. Humidity is very, very high. It's been really fluctuating lately. It's going to warm up today, not a whole lot, to 37 degrees. Low tonight at 26, definitely going to be chilly. Wind's going to pick up just a little bit, not too much. A little bit of chance of rain today and this evening. Sunny and 45 tomorrow. Cooling down again. Wednesday 38, but get that. Ooh, it's going to be nice.
Good.
Thanksgiving, 52 degrees, partly cloudy, sunny. 55 on Friday, and it's going to be actually pretty darn warm. 60 degrees on Saturday.
I like it.
There you have it. That would be great for a week from Saturday as well.
Oh.
We'll see what happens.
I don't know. The cold weather's been kind to us when it comes to football.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to pick your guitar back up? Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and just sit here, and as long as we can be on for just maybe a couple minutes, we can hear part of Red Dirt Girl.
All right.
My favorite song ever. Okay. Turn it back over to Bo.
Okay. She don't like the way the music is born in Tennessee. Says that they all sound the same to her, with nothing new to see. Says she misses Wayline, Willie, Hank, and Merle. And one thing that she likes is when you call the Red Dirt Girl. And she gets off on some Reckless, and Randy's Lost and Found. And you know she's not alone, wishing Ragweed was still around. Yes, she loves some Jason Boland, the old stuff and the new, and she'll drive 100 miles for a chance to see LaRue. She'll follow them all around the world. She's a Red Dirt Girl. She hates it when a hip-hop station plays a country song. She knows that it's about the music, but it just seems so wrong. She'll close her eyes and let the words surround her world. And you'll know she's proud as hell to be a Red Dirt Girl. And she'll listen to Bob Childers and curse the day he died. And she'd give her last $2 just to see the Great Divide. Yes, she loves some Brandon Jenkins and gets out on the floor. And you know she's front center for the turnpike troubadours. She'll follow them all around the world, 'cause she's a Red Dirt Girl. Well, and you know it tears her heart out when she has to cross
across the stream. 'Cause up there where the dirt was blown from is all but lost the way. Yeah, the music makes her happy, and sometimes it makes her cry. And she'll be a red dirt girl until she dies. And she gets off on the Rangers, and Randy crouches south. And you know she's not alone, wishing Ragweed was still around. She'll follow them all around the world, 'cause she's a red dirt girl. She'll follow them all around the world, 'cause she's a red dirt girl.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Was that a fun one to write?
It was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah,